Hi everyone, I'm Ravi Handa, founder of the website handagafunda.com. Welcome to another solved example on decision making. Three persons, A, B and C, lived on an island hill. A lived on the top of the hill, B occupied the middle and C is at the bottom. The top of the hill receives good rainfall, the main source of water in the hill. So A has access to a lot of water. Though this portion of the hill had few trees. So A has water but very few trees. The middle of the hill, however, was lush with trees offering timber. So B has access to timber. The bottom of the hill had good amount of stones and sand. So C has stones and sand. A, B, C assess their wealth in terms of ownership of timber, water and stones and sand available in the island hill only. So this is the only resources they have and they compare their wealth based only on these three resources. During heavy rains, stone and sand from the top and the middle portion of the hill rolled over to the bottom. When the rain stopped, A and B claimed that some stones rolled down from their land to the land occupied by C. They wanted the stones back. But C argued that rolling of these stones is a natural process. All three approached a wise man for the dispute. So what's happening is, so A had some stones and sand, B had some stones and sand, and when rain happened, along with the rainwater, because only A gets the main rainfall, the stones and sand also shifted in C's property. And now C claims that, okay, they are in my property, I own them, because rolling of stones is a natural process. It's not that he has gone to B's property and stolen those stones. Which of the following is the best option available to the wise man to take care of the dispute? Award ownership of stones to A. See, that's unfair. There are a lot of stones which belong to C also originally. Awarding all of them to A will be a bad idea because some of those stones belong to B also. Award ownership of stones to C, again a very bad idea. When you award all of them to one guy, it is going to be a bad idea because all of them own some part of it. You don't know how much A owned, how much B owned, but giving all of this to one guy is a bad idea. And that is happening in option A, option C, and option E also says award C the ownership of stones. So A, C, E are ruled out. You're only considering options are B and D. In B, permit A to build a dam so that B and C are deprived of water. Now, what has B done wrong? Also, the question is about the ownership of stones. It has got nothing to do with the ownership of water. So, B is also ruled out. So, there is only one option which is left, which is option D, that says that they need to divide all their resources equally. Because of the lack of a better option among the given choices, D is the best possible answer. 6 months later, the three realized that the solution offered by the wise man in the previous question wasn't working. So they aren't very happy with whatever solution was offered. Therefore, they reverted to the status quo. After 1 year, all three of them wanted to construct a house, and the house needs timber, which B has, water, which A has, and the stone and sand, which C has. They were required to build a house. While each one of them had one resource in abundance, none of them had it in the sufficient quantity. They still could not come to an agreement how to fairly value and use each other's resources to construct the house. So they are not able to decide how to construct their house because they do not have necessary resources. They again approached the wise man for advice. The wise man studied the situation and proposed three things. The governing body of the United Federation of Islands, of which the island hill is a part, should take the ownership of all three properties and constructed houses of the three. So this is a very bad idea. They will lose all their resources. They will lose all their property. So one is a bad option. Each person should own 1/3 of each of the resources. So this talks about an equal distribution. It is not ideal because you don't know how much water is there or how much timber is there or how much stones are there, how much is required. There has to be some difference in relative value. See, we did this in the previous question, but please note, in the previous question, we did not have a better option. Here, there is another option that is available to us. The three people should arrive at the value of resources by trading the resources among them. Yes. So this looks like a good option. Suppose one tree of timber is actually valuable at 10 stones. So they could come up with some sort of a barter system that keeps all of them happy, and all of them they will be able to construct their houses with that, because they can trade commodities among each other. All of them have one quantity in abundance. The best possible way is to trade. So, which of the following is the most appropriate? So, we need to find out the best solution in the best interest of A, B, and C. 3 is the best one, but let's just check. Anything which has 1 is ruled out. So, A is gone, D is gone, E is gone, because in 1 they lose their property. And now we need to decide between 2 and 3. Clearly, the barter system followed in 3 is a better choice, making option C as my preferred option. Hope you learned something from this video about decision making. Thank you.